Salutations everyone, and welcome to my recap and analysis of Smash and Splash 3, where Zero took it once again over Ally in Grand Finals. These two fought 3 hard sets. Ally sent Zero to losers. Zero came back, reset the bracket 3-2, and then we have a Game 5 in Grand Final set 2, and Zero is able to knock it down in the last hit situation. So Zero is your champion, holding it down with the Diddy Kong after the Lucina didn't pan out on winner's side against Ally, who was so close to finishing off Zero 2 out of 3 times on that fateful day. Larry Lurr, your 3rd place champion. They rock with the Fox. And then we have Tweak with the Cloud. And in 5th place, we have Esam with the Pikachu and the Samus. mr.r with the Sheik and the best Pocket Cloud you have ever seen. And then rounding up top 8, we got mr.e with the Marthcena and MVD with the Diddies. So let's look at the tail of the tape. Starting off top 8, we have Larry Lurr versus MVD. Now, we haven't seen MVD in a top 8 in like 2 years on a grand stage this big. Obviously, you know, some of the top players were out playing somewhere else, but still nothing to sneeze at what MVD was able to do. It's good to see him here again, having beaten Darkshad and was sent to losers by Zero, who we know loves the Diddy Ditto, and he won that 3-0. Larry was sent to losers by Tweak 3-0. We know he's had some trouble with Tweak in the past, and another 3-0 drubbing there. MVD admittedly not as good against Fox, as we know Larry has beaten Zero a few times, and if you can beat the best Diddy with some consistency, then any other Diddy is just going to be an appetizer for you. But this is Smash 4. Never know what is going to happen. This isn't Melee. There is no script. We freestyling and improv here in Smash 4. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know who's going to be upset. MVD starts off game 1 very well, able to keep Larry Lurr in the air, not being quite as aggressive as we might be used to. Final Destination working well for him, and he wins game 1 pretty handily. Game 2, Town and City, time for Larry to get those up airs going. Larry played very well around the banana, well versed in the avoidance, and used it to his advantage. Larry takes the first stock with the up air, and the second with the jab tipper to up smash. Game 3, Smashville, playing very similar to Game 2. Larry was getting all out of his punishes. MVD didn't have many opportunities to set up, get edge guards, playing more for vertical game, and Larry was very comfortable in the vertical game. Larry gets 2 up smashes. MVD needed to get something going fast, and Larry getting deadlier as the game goes on. Up 2-1, Larry has Town and City working for him, and he gets his money worth with the quick 40 and a handshake. Catches MVD with a Sakurai combo to start things off. Then Larry at a low percent catches the fair footstool, and that's the end of that chapter. Then we have Esam versus mr.e. Esam looking not to lose to another Mr. after being sent to losers by mr.r 3-2, as well as winning the Battle of the Erics. mr.e was sent to losers by Ally 3-0 and elected to go Lucina in this matchup against Pikachu. Don't have to worry about the speed of Pikachu as much by not having to get tippers, and will do better against Pikachu in the offstage game for interceptions if you choose to be aggressive in that aspect. If you want to keep things at range and wait things out, Marth would probably be better, but if he's going to go for the aggressive option, Lucina might be good for him. Game 1, mr.e goes off to a good lead, but Esam brings it back. He read the landings, capitalized as soon as the kill opportunities were possible. Game 2, mr.e SDs the first stock quickly, and Esam takes quick advantage, finds Lucina offstage, and trades with Dolphin Slash a few times for the edge guard and the 2 stock. Game 3, mr.e elects to go Marth, seems to make it work for him to start things off, does get a forward smash, but with no persistent blade and no tipper, does not get the kill where Lucina would have. Esam gets the forward smash on the overshoot on the Dolphin Slash coming back to stage, and then up throw to Thunder confirmed for the convincing 3-0. Then on winner's side, we have another big one, mr.r versus Ally. Having gone last stock, last hit on Game 5 the last 2 times these two faced off, so we expect to see more of the same here. Game 1, FD mr.r starts off with a big percentage lead, but Ally goes to town on 3 long combo conversions to make it a bit closer, catching another landing with down smash to almost get the kill again, but mr.r takes care of that himself with the burst grenade off stage for the SD, doing his best Razor 13 impression. He's able to take allies' stock to tie things up and then takes the percent lead again. The key factor in this game was allies' overzealous recovery to the stage. He'd upbeat over the stage to get punished, knocked over to the other side of the stage, gets knocked off again, air dodge, jumps back towards the stage, and Mr. R with full clip of needles gets the needles to bouncing fish, netting him the game 1 win. Game 2, running back to FD, ally mixes in the grabs a lot better, but Mr. R really didn't get many mistakes for him to capitalize on, made great use of Nair, maintained neutral, making ally having to challenge center stage, and Mr. R doesn't take too long to kill from there. Down 2-0, ally says, let's run it back to FD, it's not the stage's fault. Now, I'm not going to second guess you, ally, but maybe a change of scenery just to rest your eyes. Platforms are fun, man. But like Wendy Peppercorn, ally knows exactly what he's doing, getting the quick jab lock to forward smash for a big lead, and with a huge amount of rage, gets the dare to kill off the top for the 2 stock. Mr. R can only hope to do so much. Ally with momentum might as well be a juggernaut. You can't stop him. Game 4, and you guessed it, it's Final Destination. Ally lands his first up smash of the set to get him the stock lead, and before Mr. R is able to start staging a comeback, Ally gets the dash attack to stage spike for another 2 stock and forcing another Game 5. Mr. R makes the switch to Cloud. I mean, if it can beat Dabuz and Zero, why not beat Ally as well? And we have a stage change in Town and City. Cloud, always something that Mario has to respect. We know Mr. R is able to change gears with the best of them. Mr. R implementing the ever-increasing popular limit climb hazard for the kill, and a big lead on here in Game 5 on Mario, beating him over and over again with a sword bigger than Mario's IMDb page. Down by 80, Ally gets 1 up tilt and proceeds to take Mr. R to the haunted mansion of Mario combos. Ally takes him around the platforms, waits out the air dodge time and time again as Mr. R starts getting scared. Limit gets eaten and Ally catches the landing with an up smash, and Ally gets the reverse 3-0. Then on the other side of winners, we have Zero versus Tweak. Game 1, Battlefield. Tweak, well aware of what needs to not happen, and that's getting tossed off stage, so he camps around the top platform. Does it work? Well, no and no. No, it doesn't work, and no, it doesn't. He just didn't get to stay on platforms very long. Tweak takes the first stock with the limit climb hazard, but Zero comes right back with a spike to even things right up. Tweak runs back to the platforms to charge limit, but Zero chases him down with 1 fair converting to huge damage, and Tweak off stage, Zero catches the climb hazard again with the dare. Zero's so accustomed to play the Cloud matchup and getting the spike that I think he's only missed once in bracket play this entire year. Game 2, Zero's ledge game on Cloud, much of the same. Toss that banana, force an air dodge, catch the climb hazard, get the fair or dare to spike, or if Tweak recovers high, the Diddy fair will kill, or he can back throw upon landing. That's the matchup. Cloud needs to get to the ledge, the damage will happen, and you just need 1 good aerial to kill Cloud, and that's what Zero did. Tweak, tired of getting killed on his terrible recovery options in the matchup, elects to go Donkey Kong. He's slayed many before with the DK. He can beat the best of them, but not the best. Diddy can do, say, more than Sheik to avoid those grabs. Rage is always a factor where DK is going to get slapped around no matter what with the poor neutral and bad landing options, but Zero just knocks him around the platforms, gets 120 extra credit before getting expanded on, but respawns and takes care of business. Tweak doesn't have the answer to Zero just quite yet, and Zero, he has the answer key. Then we have Larry Lurr versus Mr. R. Man, that was a set. Both players were going at it. This was a high octane Game 1. Both players connecting on their setups, but when it came to kill opportunities, Mr. R found his and Larry did not. Just a stray back air that Mr. R ran into for the first stock, but he gets another up air for the Game 1 victory. Game 2, Larry takes the Town and City, and of course, the Donkey Kong. We've seen it before and we'll see it again. How does DK win? Try to do damage, but end up getting tossed around. But all you need is 2 ding-dongs. Simple as that, right? Tweak and Larry make it look so easy, but Mr. R gave him a little help with going with those panic options, knowing full well how hard DK's head is all too well. Mr. R vanishes on stage, Larry punishes with the ding-dong. Mr.R brings it back, takes the lead, but then burst grenades, and Larry is able to take care of that poor move, and he gets the grab, up throws to the top platform, grabs again, up throw, catch the air dodge, ding dong, the Sheik is gone. Game 3, Battlefield, Larry goes back to Fox, DK he doesn't fight here, that's not his thing. This time, however, he's able to match Mr.R tick for tack and catches another air dodge with the up air for the lead. By the time Mr.R can finish Larry's first stock, the percent was there, and Larry comes back with no rage, gets the nair to up smash confirm. Game 4, Final Destination, Mr.R doesn't let up, continuing the aggression, catching the illusions back to the stage, gets off to a lead, and with some rage on himself is able to get the jab to F tilt to secure the first stock. Larry strikes right back, and like he was doing all tournament, hits the Sakurai combo on those air dodges. Like in games 2 and 3, Larry gets those air dodge reads and punishes perfectly, conditioning Mr.R on the up tilt not to air dodge, and Larry gets the up air to start bringing things back. Larry has to pressure Mr.R to get him to kill percent before he starts getting tossed off stage or needled at this percent where he'll get sent off. Larry catches Mr.R with another Firefox off stage to scorch him, racking up a little bit of percent, lands a dare that is barely shield poked, and Mr.R gets sent flying. Larry comes up with the up smash, the comeback, and the 3-1 victory. On the other side of losers is Esam versus Tweak. These two haven't fought in years, before Cloud was even a character and Tweak was the Bowser Jr. darling of the world, so there's no real applicable matchup experience between the two. However, Esam is known for taking care of those clouds. That's where lightning comes from, after all. Pikachu knowledgeable on the Cumulus formations. But like any widely used good character, it doesn't matter if you can beat the 10th or even the 5th best Cloud, can you beat a top 3 Cloud? In the matchup where Pikachu has advantage, it's going to be in the options where he can keep Cloud from regaining neutral. If Cloud is offstage or at the ledge without limit, Pikachu has the jolts and the thunders to pressure offstage easily and without If Cloud is offstage or at the ledge without limit, Pikachu has the jolts and the thunder for safe pressure offstage, the fairs to intercept Clouds where he's really sent far off, or the nair that sends opponents at a perfect angle if you're looking to finish off a Cloud. Game 1 on FD, Esam gets the Thunder Jolt snipe to force Tweak to burn limit, and does so too quickly to where Esam can punish the landing with an up smash. Of course, Cloud just needs Pikachu above him to do crazy damage. Pikachu can contest the up air, which will send him very quickly too high for a quick attack to safely come back to the stage, and if Pikachu tries to go after him in the air, Cloud's dare will just take care of those stocks, as Tweak did so to even things up with the unteched dare back down to the stage, and Esam's taken off the top. He's able to bring it back to the air to take the lead and catches Pikachu at the ledge with the F tilt for the comeback win. Esam takes it to Battlefield. Cloud's dares aren't going to be as dangerous with those platforms, and Pikachu can ledge cancel with the quick attacks and possibly go for some tech chase re-grabs upon landing on those said platforms. So Pikachu is always going to have those opportunities to continue a string. It's a matter of Esam electing the right option, which isn't too hard to do, but it's the timing that is the key factor. To snipe a jump to catch Cloud without the sword being swung, but Tweak is able to just barely escape Esam's ledge play until he couldn't, as the thunder smacked him down to the abyss. Esam is gonna eat another dare to see his lead just disappear, and Tweak with limit opts to stay safe near the platforms to get some damage, even trade as long as he doesn't get sent off stage and forced to burn limit, and it works out for him. Tweak gets enough damage to the point where he can afford to be a little aggressive with his lead, looking to finish things off with limit or any aerial at this point, catching Esam with a back air for the 2-0 lead. Game 3, Lilat, Tweak continues to shark from under Esam, forcing Pikachu to side B away and then quick attack back to the ledge as his only hopes of coming back without racking up any more damage from that big old sword. Tweak's ability to rack up damage and not get gimped at the ledge translates to more options where almost any aerial can kill the tiny mouse, and kill he does again with the dare and the limit blade beam, where Tweak takes it 3-0. Winners finals, another Zero Ally matchup, the Civil War. Ally up 7-3 in the matchup, looking to take number 8. Remember, those two fought at DreamHack Austin, with Ally sending Zero to losers 3-1 and then again meeting in losers finals where Zero got him back with the 3-2, all with Lucina. So Zero electing to go with the waifu here again, looking for it to be his answer to the Mario, losing to that character more than any other by a wide margin, mostly thanks to Ally, but also to Anti, and almost dropped a set against Zenyu a few months ago as well. Game 1, Town and City, Ally seeing if he can take care of Lucina, starts off strong. Zero didn't get anything going, and or Ally made the adjustments to the Lucina that he couldn't double eliminate at DreamHack. He punished the landings, evaded Lucina's aggressive options, and Ally gets the JV2 on the back throw for Game 1. Game 2, FD, Zero elects to go to Diddy Kong. He's able to get a lot more going, continues to bring the banana in the matchup as opposed to what he thought was optimal last year, but Ally is not afraid. He played very aggressively with Nair on landings. Zero isn't able to chase Ally very well to begin exchanges, but to be able to create a safe zone with banana and monkey flip, he's able to control a small amount of the stage that he did have control of. We did get a DBZ trade on the first stocks, and we go down to a last hit situation to where Ally gets the dash attack stage spike, but Zero techs, and Ally gets the re-grab back throw and goes up 2-0. Zero runs it back and is able to go after Ally more into the air. Gets more grabs, but Ally is always able to answer. He played greatly against the banana, maintaining potassium hate. He would snipe out the banana right out of the toss with usually the up air, or he would grab it himself quite often. Ally gets a big conversion on the second stock and has Zero retreating for percent. He grabs the banana again and Z drops it off stage to catch the barrels, and Ally takes it 3-0. Loser semis, Larry Lure versus Tweak. Larry has had a lot of trouble with Tweak as of late. Tweak sent him to losers 3-0, but in a pressure situation, the mental game has to be a larger factor here. Larry, a veteran, well accustomed to high pressure situations, whilst Tweak didn't look confident. He admitted he was very nervous against Zero, and he didn't seem satisfied with his win against Esam. Larry was able to get off to a good start, was catching Tweak a lot in shield, and being quick enough to catch those landings to get damage. Tweak didn't have the correct limit play, and Larry made him pay. Larry wasn't caught above Tweak nearly as much this time, and Larry had to make those punishes count when the opportunities presented themselves. Tweak's ability to come back was so strong, and Fox above 120 is gonna die from almost any aerial at this point. Larry's openings weren't plentiful, but when he had a small error from Tweak to punish, he made them into big ones. He got the side B to back air to get limitless Tweak off stage, then short hop back aired him at the ledge. But Larry, with back-to-back miss executions, Tweak makes him pay with up air strings and limit cross slash to take game 2. Game 3, Tweak is able to read more of Larry's aerial movement, got another limit cross slash for the first stock, and Larry found himself falling into Tweak's plan, and we have a game 5. So we go to Town and City, and Tweak goes to town on Larry early. Larry was missing his follow-ups. Tweak hit him back up with the up air after up air. Tweak wasn't covering Larry's ledge options, however, and Larry is able to make it back at 114 with Tweak only at 38. But back to stage, he dash attacks Tweak to the platform and then back airs, forces the limit climb hazard, which is then intercepted by the footstool fair for Larry to steal the first stock off of the free getup. Tweak is able to get the lead again, catching Larry just barely on secondary attacks, but Larry sticks with what he's done so many times in this tournament with another Sakurai combo off a low air dodge on the up tilt, and Larry just barely takes him off the low ceiling. He put it all on the line, put it all on black, do or die. Sakurai coming through, killing just like he intended. Larry, you are too smart, among being honest. So, losers finals, Larry versus Zero. Larry, one of the best historically against Zero with 4 wins on him, but hasn't taken him out since Abadango Saga with that sick bracket reset 3-1, but Zero did end up winning the set 2 3-1 himself. And with Zero having beat Larry 3-0 at MomoCon just the week before, he has to be feeling good, even though he knows Larry is one of the bigger threats against him. This set, however, was all Zero all the time. Nothing for Zero to worry about, he had the matchup covered pretty well. Played the neutral so well, got his banana out safely, he was able to trade with Larry a lot in the air, getting the illusion off stage for more damage opportunities, and trading when they were both in the air, which left Larry no possible way to follow up on those exchanges. Zero punished the recovery time and time again. Larry went for a lot of rapid jabs that missed. He would hold on and Zero got the punish. That converted into more follow-ups and more damage. Zero was very aggressive in the air, kept the neutral in his favor. Fox can only break through so many times and Zero would mix things up with how he landed, continued to go after him in the air, catch the recovery for the win for another convincing 3-0. The question is, can Larry bring it back to form in this matchup, or does Zero now just have it on lock? So that brings us to Grand Finals, the classic. Once again, what a better way to end the tournament, Ally, hoping for a Game 5 ending in something epic. Be careful what you wish for, man, because Zero is like the genie from Aladdin. He's here to grant wishes and, more importantly, steal the show. We see no Lucina here in this set. He said after the tournament that he has to trust Diddy more. So maybe no more Lucina here, maybe the clouds retired. He should have stayed with Diddy against Fatality, and I think he knows that now. He did beat Ally with Lucina before, but not today, and it was Diddy once again that was the answer for his biggest threat. Game 1, both players were out swinging. Ally kept Zero in the air, got more frame traps, including another down smash to take the second stock on the platform at a pretty low percent for Zero. Game 2, Zero went back to the counterattack. Instead of trying to get away from Ally's pressure, he threw out his own attacks to challenge, and those Diddy hitboxes won out. Zero was able to get a lot more out of the grabs and take the lead, eventually killing with the forward throw after a few tries. No opening for Ally to even throw out a kill move for a while on that last hit situation. Game 3, Ally was looking for Zero to make a mistake, often just to do anything, and without Ally being on the offensive, Zero could just hold banana, wait for Ally, and would go for the down tilt or chase Ally running away after a missed poke. Zero isn't able to finish off Ally's first stock in Game 4, and that rage translated to Ally finally landing one of those forward smashes to get the first kill. Zero's banana game acted as a bit of a bait. At high percents, the banana is a huge threat, so Ally would again snipe it out on the pole. Zero seeing that was able to intercept the up air to kill the banana and would close the gap in percents to a very winnable situation, and at full rage, where Ally whiffs a grab after shielding the banana, Zero gets the kill. Bracket reset 3-1, Zero with all the momentum taking the last 3 games, even with 2 of those being very close. So the banana play was very important. Zero no longer believes that the no banana game is optimal. It adds the pressure to keep Mario more defensive, and that helps Zero because Ally would often come out to a lead on early openings and finding a lot more openings after that. With the banana, Ally has to hold shield. The ledge traps keep Ally from resetting neutral very quickly on recovery, and it stops Ally from doing what he does best more often by extending those combos in the air. If Zero pulls banana, he can slow things down, especially if Zero himself is at kill percent, and start to make the lead more manageable for Zero to come back or possibly catch Ally doing something very risky. Without as many openings, without Ally having many opportunities to grab, things can be very tough for him to start doing quick damage or even finish a stock. Zero slowed it down when both were at kill percent and waited on his follow-ups before getting guaranteed confirms. Zero easily takes game 1, but Ally answers right back with huge damage off of throw mix-ups, and with a big lead, he doesn't drop it in game 2. So now Ally has the momentum and starts off game 3 even better than he did in game 2 with over 100% lead before getting the bare stage spike on the barrels after Zero tried to just not get hit from the ledge, and he ended up too low to where Ally could finally capitalize. Zero knew he had to close the gap again and try to take stage more so than what Ally was willing to give to him, and Ally gets the up smash for the 2-1 lead But you know how it is, we need a game 5. Zero is able to tie it up, Ally can't make up the deficit, never getting the big hit. Zero giving nothing for free, his recovery was little short of immaculate, never got fared by Ally throughout the entire day, all 3 sets. Only got one of his bananas caped. Ally wanted to challenge him off stage, but down in percent, he couldn't risk the barrels, and Zero takes game 4. Speaking of barrels, they had it in for Ally today, not just taking 1 DBZ on winner's side today, but 2 DBZ trades as Ally fireballs the barrels off Zero, coming all the way back from the left blast zone. So Zero falls, but the barrels homed in on Ally, and it's all come down to 1 stock, both at 0%. They trade grabs, equal percent, until Zero doesn't allow Ally to land, and he gets the down tilt to victory. Didn't waste a single percent, and Zero takes grand finals 3-1, 3-2, and takes home Smash and Splash 2017.